Hi everyone. Today we're going to do a upside down cookie holder with 6 1-ounce containers layered with paint. So what I plan on doing today is the beginning is going to be the pour and the end will be, if you'd like to watch me, putting the paint on the canvas and layering the 1-ounce cups with the paint. That will be afterwards. So I'm going to start off with the pour. So I'll see you soon. Okay, now I'm going to do both these together at the same time. No, I don't know if you were able to see that. So we're going to turn it around. We're going to do the same thing. The first one in the middle. These cups will go on will go outside on the twinkle light. Okay, so we're going to go down first. Hopefully you can see this. Maybe if I turn it this way and I use my left hand, we'll see. Now we can go high and we can go low. The lower, sometimes it gets a little rippling effect. Especially if I move my hand. And the other side ended up not really showing the middle too much. The two sides ended up going over it, but that's okay. We are experimenting. The last time I did this, I did like sides, one side on one side on one, then went to the other side. The cup looks really pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to try to hold 2 cups at the same time and get it in the like in where you can see me doing it. So I'm hoping that you can see this happen. Okay, so now we have it completely poured and we need a container of water to put this cookie cutter in. Same with the cups. Some people want to keep the cups, like the sticks and the cups, all of those things. Okay, let me take this off. Some people want to, like I reuse all my sticks. And most of the cups I'm able to reuse. I use them so long. I mean, I'll have plastic cups for weeks, or plastic containers, and they're easy enough to clean and dry and reuse if I put them in a bath of water. And the water, doing this, you can use the water to clean the stick, to clean a brush, to clean a palette knife. Like waiting for this palette knife to dry would not be a good idea, so I just cleaned it right now, and that container was perfect for me. Okay, so I'm going to lift up my, take this off so I can reuse it. I'm into reusing. I should have named my site, instead of Lee Jones Art and Life, I should have named it Lee Jones Reuse. Okay, so the color around it, I'm not really quite sure what color I want to use. I don't want it to run over itself. I really like it. This is the green. Okay, the Prussian blue and the blue I couldn't pronounce, and I'm going to put them in the same container, mix them together, and then I'm going to swirl this into blue Caribbean. It has a slight swirl to it. Oh yeah, let's do this. Let's go ahead and just pour this in like a dirty pour. And then we can use this as our extender. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and pour it around. So let's go ahead and make things even more interesting. Put a little bit more in here and make it a little thinner. We pretty much have the same color here. So we're just going to go on the sides here, make sure that we get the sides nice and covered, so we don't have to have a lot of effort to mess up our composition in the middle. A pizza swirl, swirling pizza technique. One more spin. All right. Okay. This side looks really nice. Better to see this side over here. The colors. The multiple layers. So, nice swipe. The very center has lots of swipes and lots of cells. The glistening, you can really see the glistening from the gold and the pearl. That's the second pour around the side. So 6 little ounce pours and then a double pour. And that is right there, the picture. Okay, so here we have the 6 cups. They're 1 ounce. This is not very flat. Let me see if I can get a piece of flat. This is something I put in the canvas last night so that it would be flatter. And we don't want the tape sticking to the paper. Okay, so now we have a flat spot to put our paint in because we want to do this in a systematic manner that everybody has the same amount of paint. Now, putting them in the bottles is the quickest way to do this. However, I don't have that much paint made up, so I'm going to pour. I'm going to shut the door first. Okay. Dolly's not going to like that, but she's my border collie. She's 2.5 years old. She loves being with me when I am in here. So I'm going to just put a little bit of white. That's going to be the last thing that comes out of the bottle. Excuse me, out of each of these cups. And then I'm going to put 24 karat gold from Deco Americana metallic. 24 karat gold. Just putting like a pea size drop into each cup. And then I'm going to follow that with Deco Americana pearl texture. So this is metallic and it has texture, so it's very thick to begin with. It's beautiful. Now the white, I'm going to just put a drop in over the top of this metallic. So I'm not even going to use the cup to do this, just putting a drop to sandwich that gold in. And then we're gonna go with the darkest blue, and that is Prussian blue by Gumbrucker. Okay, and I'm going to put in a little bit more. So this is what the cup looks like at this point. So when I set the cup down after pouring it, it covers the bottom of the cup. So what I'm going for is like a miniature galaxy pour. And then I'm going to go with the lighter blue. And this lighter blue is Caribbean Blue by Art Minds. And I'm going to do about the same amount as I did in the last one, where it's going to cover most of the bottom of the cup. So I'm starting off with an ounce of each color and pretty much dividing that into 6. So I have more than 6 colors, so it should work out. Not every color is a full ounce to begin with. So we're hoping to finish with a full ounce. This has 2 things in it. This is Dioxazine Purple by Liquitex, and then it also has Craft Smart Metallic Amethyst. Okay. Again, trying to divide the amount that I have into 6 parts. And after that, I think we're going to go from purple to regular white, just a little bit of white. And I'm putting it on the edge, so it's pouring onto the side of the cup and on top of the paint rather than going into the paint. This berry with some white in it. I put some Winsor & Newton titanium white. The orange. I need to quickly improvise by making some white really quick. These cups are great. They have little lids on them. I just put a piece of tape on where the hole is. You can't see me making the white. I'm just mixing the white, making sure that it's the same thickness as everything else. And I'm going to give it just a little bit, just another pea size of white in between the orange and the gold. So we'll have gold in here twice. And be careful when you use the rim of the cup to cut off the amount of paint going in, because you can have backwash. Okay, so after the gold, we'll just put in a little bit more white. So I have backwash of pink in here. I have to be careful for on the white because it was on the rim. Okay. So I have not done the green, and I have 2 greens and then a sky blue. So this is my green. And then this metallic, it's teal metallic, actually, it's Deco Art Americana Decor Texture Teal. I'm mixing with some of the green. Basically, we're just going to get a little bit darker. It's not going to be much of a difference. Not quite sure how much metallic action we'd get if I did all so much metallic. Okay, and then some more white. Let's go ahead and just pour it in. So we're a little bit, about 2/3 of the way up the cup. We're going to go ahead and put some of the pearl white in here on top of the other white. And we're going to do the blue. This blue, I don't know how to pronounce it. It looks like it's phthalocylene blue. Now this canvas is a 14 by 12, and I'm hoping to have some negative space. Gold, another drop of gold in here. Talk too soft, you can't hear me. That'll be the first thing that pours out. And I also did put some some extreme sheen in my gold from Deco Art. So this container here has Floetrol in it, as well as the gold. Because the container is almost empty, I just added a little bit of gold and Floetrol to it, so I can get that the edges really cleaned off. Scrape it to be thin, so when I stretch the paint, this is going to make gold cells for me if I'm fortunate. Just put a little bit of white in the center. And you know, I just realized you're really not able to see the upside down cookie holder. Maybe if I put a little bit of this green, you'll be able to see the paint and the container. This is a Dutch pour mix, so it is thinner. Okay, so I'm going to move these guys closer to me. Are you able to see them all? Okay, and this is going to come over here. And this has, my canvas has tape underneath and to protect the edges, and C-hooks. So this is my little cookie holder. There's that paint on. And it has 6 indents where paint is going to be coming down from them. So I will start off, we'll go this way. And then we're going to start off in the middle. And you're not able to see me in the middle. How about like this? Okay, so this is the next day, and it is dry. It's completely dry. I'm really surprised it dried so fast. Really like the way the gold is going to show up when I put resin on this, the glistening of the gold. The lacing of the white is really nice, I think, too. There's some cells, layered cells. So this is the upside down cookie holder the next day. So if you like what you see, if you enjoyed this, please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know that this is what you'd like. And if not, please put in the comment section what you would like to see me do. I'm more than happy to accommodate. Thank you so much. Have a great day.